I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Lizzie Sandwich.
And welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
Okay, it's June.
Hi, guys.
So that means we got to do the June channel update.
Happy June. Happy summer.
So we have stuff to talk about. We have a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do.
For one, we made 50,000 subscribers.
Last night.
It just happened last night.
Pretty
crazy. Pretty awesome.
We are like over the moon.
And I tweeted this out, but I just feel like I have to like re-express this. I very vividly remember like thinking specifically that like I just need 1,000 subscribers. If I had 1,000 subscribers, that would mean there's like some people out there that like care what we want to watch, and that's all. And some people are watching,
right.
And that's all I really wanted. And now I'm here at 50,000 subscribers, which is way more than we ever thought we were going to get. Dude.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. I remember getting excited when our videos were hitting 100.
Yeah.
And we were like, we got 100 on
100
this
views
one.
on this. Yeah.
100. Yeah. And then, but it's so much fun, and you guys are
crazy.
so awesome. You make this totally worth it. Because I mean, like we talk to you guys on Twitter all day, and we have so much fun, and like you guys are just such a great group, and like on the streams and everything, the streams are hilarious.
Yeah, streams are great.
So yeah, oh my gosh, just thank you a zillion times. Like that is so unbelievable. We were both just kind of staring in silence at the
we're just kind of like at it went to 50,000. We're just like
he started looking when it was like 49,992.
Everyone started tweeting me. Everyone started tweeting me and like tweeting me the real time update.
Yeah.
Like look. I'm like, oh my god, now I gotta look.
And then he's sitting in front of the computer and he's like, come on.
Like, how can I not look? Everyone's telling me to look.
Yeah.
So and then I got stuck watching it. And then so when it hit 50,000, we're just like, well, that just happened.
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. My head explodes.
Yeah, but thank you so much for subbing and for sticking around and for spreading the word. I know a lot of you have shared the videos quite a bit, and that means everything, and that's awesome, and that's why we have 50,000 subscribers now. So thank you guys.
Yes.
As usual, we'll have a compilation up soon so that we can look back at everything that's happened since we got 40,000 subscribers and have a whole new set of video and compilation up.
I know, this is so fun.
It's really always crazy. It's been really interesting to go back and do these comps.
Yeah,
because
they're always
then we're starting to really remember stuff that we forgot about, and then it makes it even crazier to go back and watch the older comps now.
Yeah.
Like the 30 and 20, even 10.
Because like we do these videos and then like they fly out of my head.
Yeah.
Like some of these things
we're on
I
to
don't
the next
even
video.
remember.
Yeah.
So it's neat to go back and take a look.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure you've noticed I have cut my hair.
Your hair has been cut.
Yes, I have cut it. And you know what? I am so mad because right now my hair is magenta and pink and purple and red, and it's all like, it looks like a sunset. Like
it's a really cool swirl. It's all swirled together.
And you cannot tell on camera.
No, it's crazy.
If
you put sunlight on that, it all comes out.
I know. It's insane. I'll pop a picture or Matt will pop a picture in the screen, like probably up here, so you can see what it looks like. And the rest of my hair got donated to the kiddos with alopecia. So some little kid will get, unicorn hair.
Yes, there you go.
Awesome.
And we've talked about this in the Dark Souls videos a little bit, and every now and then in the comment section on the streams, but I am getting another tattoo starting this month, hopefully. I'm going to get a whole nother sleeve, and it's going to be Dark Souls themed. I'm planning on getting a bonfire here with like a sword sticking up, and then the 4 Knights of Gwyn.
Yes.
I think
it'll be amazing.
I think it's gonna be pretty cool. The art,
Are
found some really cool
color,
art.
or are you gonna do black and white?
It'll probably be pretty muted color. There might be some color in there.
Should be.
I'm gonna want color for the bonfire. I'm gonna want that to be like the red.
That
for the
would be
flames
cool
and everything.
because then you could play like with the light source.
Yeah.
Off of their
We'll see. I mean,
armor.
the thing
guy's
is that,
really good.
Yeah, this month is when I'm going for the consults to get this whole thing figured out. I've already talked to him on the phone, and now I'm gonna go in and get that figured out. So by the end of that consult, we'll have the first appointment.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be really soon.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not like waiting
we'll
forever
take you
for
guys
like
with
the
us.
first appointment where I can actually get it started.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be itching to do this. But
I know.
but we'll vlog
I'm
it some.
really
and
excited for you.
We'll bring you guys through it too. So
I was in the
super
process.
excited.
Yeah, I was in the process of setting one up and pregnant.
Yeah.
Can't get a tattoo.
Can't get a tattoo.
And I was like, no. So, yeah.
So that comes later.
So, speaking of baby things and pregnancy things, this is the month that we find out the gender.
Yep.
See if we are having a boy or a girl.
Yep, find out.
So right around Father's Day, actually, right around there,
enough.
we find out. Yeah, I know. But what we're going to do is we'll tell our families probably that weekend And then we'll tell you guys the following week. We got to tell family first. You know what I mean?
First.
We got to go see our parents.
Then we'll tell you guys too. Like we said, we were going to put a poll to see what you guys think it's going to be.
Yes.
So if you look in the description, there's a straw poll there, and vote for which one you think it's going to be.
Yes.
Because it'll totally influence the outcome.
I know, right? We'll be like, no, you have to be a boy.
Yeah, everyone said so.
I know.
No, but it's we'll find out. It'll be funny to see what everybody thinks it's going to be.
And
because
you know what?
everyone wants to guess.
Yes.
So I have everybody guess together.
I know. And honestly, I really don't care.
No, it does not matter.
I really don't care. You know, I feel like I should have a preference, but I know, but because so many people do.
Yeah.
You know, and then you deal with like gender disappointment.
Yeah.
And stuff a lot of guys want boys.
Yeah, that's a legit thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a very legit thing.
I can totally imagine it though if you have one that you're just gonna probably hope for the other.
Yeah.
For the next one.
Oh, that's true.
And this is our first
one,
so it's really easy to be like whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
it's
care.
the first kid.
Is it a baby?
Whatever it wants to be.
As long as it's a baby.
As long as it's a baby, it's a human. That's all I'm really shooting for.
Not too many pregnancy changes this month. My pants are definitely tight, and I am officially
starting to inflate a little bit.
Yeah, I'm officially in maternity clothing, but I'm starting to feel some kicks. And first I wasn't sure. It felt a little bit like popcorn popping, a little flutter or something, and now they're just full on.
Now straight kicks.
Kicking me in the kidneys, in my rib, and like, oh my gosh, like it's insane. And also I've become ravenously hungry.
Yeah.
Like I have to
the
eat.
hunger's hit hard on this.
Every 2, and it wasn't like that before.
No.
Not like I wasn't hungry at all.
This is
before.
different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, you were hungry before because you just need to eat to not feel nauseous.
Yes.
Now you're hungry.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And I get no warning. It's really strange. Like I'll feel fine and I'll be sitting there, and then it's like I feel like I've been starving all day. It just jumps from like a 1 to a 10, and I'll say to him like, "We need to eat right now, right now."
In the middle of recording, a couple
in the
times
middle of
happened.
recording. Yeah, and he's had to say, "Okay, we've had to pause the game," and I go run upstairs and grab something and everything. But there's that, and my sleep is getting a little mucky. I could sleep for maybe 3 hours, and then I wake up every hour after that until I wind up giving up and just staying up, peeing.
Yeah,
I get up to pee,
Lots of
and
pee.
I'm starting to get uncomfortable sleeping, like on my side, and I feel like I'm moving like a weight. You know what I mean?
You're probably gonna need to start using that
sitting
pillow.
There.
That big old
body
pillow.
pillows I
Yeah.
heard are a good idea, so maybe I'll start using
Snoogle?
that.
Is that what it is, the snoogle?
Yeah, that's what I keep. Yeah, we got the snoogle because we were like sure that I would need it, but I could see why, because I want some. Like I was getting the blankets and punching them under my stomach.
Yeah.
Not like punching myself, but like balling them up under my stomach so that it was like supported. So I could see why that would be interesting.
Well, has anybody else used that in the comments? I know there's several of you with children that we've talked to. So let us know. Have you used the snoogle?
Yes,
Did
and
that
if you
help
have
out?
any tips for sleeping or anything or eating so often, I've got carrot sticks right here.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like trying to make sure
share your
I'm
thoughts. What did you
nibbling
guys
on
deal with? Something. Let us know.
I'm keeping it very healthy though. I've got to say,
totally.
I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm eating like a lot of fruit and like a lot of vegetables.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
And stuff like, you think
You're
so?
really good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're a
Okay.
champ.
I mean, it's your
you're
kid
handling this
too,
great.
so
Yeah, but
I
I'm
feel
not
like a
carrying
responsibility.
It, so it's like, no, you're doing great.
You've
You're
been
doing
very
great.
cool.
Back to the channel. We're going to do 2 live streams this month. We're going to stream on Saturday the 11th and stream on Saturday the 25th. We got really no advanced plans for what game we'll be playing, but those are the
It's a little
dates, and
ways
we'll be
out.
going from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
As usual, yes.
Okay.
That's, it seems like that
We
has
didn't
worked out
talk
the
about
most for you
this.
guys, because in the UK I know it's really late.
Yeah,
so that helps you
that's
guys
a good
out a
point.
lot, and it's really a pretty reasonable time in the States.
Yeah.
So we'll do 7 to 9 Eastern, and that's been pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
It seems like for everybody all around.
Sure.
And so we'll put up videos reminding of those dates closer to them, so don't worry about like marking a calendar or anything. And the final piece of major news we wanted to talk about is we are starting a Patreon.
Yes.
It's
We're
happening. I know a lot of you have
taking the
asked
lead.
us about it for a while.
Yeah.
Which is great to be asked about that
It
sort of
is.
thing. It really is fantastic,
It is.
but we
It's
felt
amazing.
very strange about doing it for a little bit.
Yeah, just
we didn't know if it was appropriate.
Yeah,
Like-
we kind of had like a lot of reservations about it.
Yeah.
I know I had a lot more than you.
Yeah.
Not to say that you were willing to completely leap in.
No, but
we were
I
both
came to
very
the conclusion
hesitant.
pretty clearly that we have to.
Yeah, that's what did it.
That's
Like, he
what did
looked
it.
at
It's like,
the-
we
at the
got to
data.
do it.
Yeah,
because at first we were thinking, everyone we know at the Patreon, they're full-time channels.
Yeah.
So it's like
felt
they're
guilty.
really going straight into there. But I'm like, but this is really, we're doing it full-time hours, but I still do
Yeah.
have another job full-time.
Right.
So I still felt like that weird like asking for anything because we already do have income from something else.
Yeah.
But it clearly hit us now at this point, 50K, and we have 50,000 subs. So we're like, wow, this is really something we feel like is working for us.
We had 50K in our head because we were thinking about like, okay, how long would it take to get to a proof of concept?
Yeah.
That this is something that would continue to grow.
To prove it to ourselves.
And to prove it to ourselves. And we looked at our analytics and we went like, okay, here's our patterns. So if we line this up in a certain way and, like got really technical with it.
Yeah.
And
we just spent a lot of time thinking about it. Really we were thinking about this for a long time and very carefully. We decided that we had to make one at about this point, about 50,000 subs. We kind of had to make a decision here.
Yeah.
Like, was this going to be something we were just going to kind of do on the side a little bit? And with children coming up, are we going to let it slide and let it kind of fade into the background, or do we want to do this and really take this very seriously and still have the ultimate goal of doing this as our full-time job?
Yeah.
And really push it and keep it going as hard as we can. And we decided to do that.
Yeah.
And if we decide to do that, the Patreon becomes a necessary part of that.
Right.
Because that makes it all part of the transition to actually make this full time.
Yeah, because it's like, one, I need to be full time doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be like wake up in the morning full time. Right now, I just don't have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to, and I want to be full time. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I would be emotionally capable of letting it fall by the wayside.
That's,
like you said, that was the other.
That's kind of like why we decided to go that direction, because it's like, number one, like we really like to do it, want to make it full time. Number two, I don't think we could go the other way. I don't think that's even really a natural choice.
Yeah,
it's something we considered and thought about, but I don't think there's any way we could do that.
No,
so this whole thing has felt like a natural progression. I feel like we are seriously, and that's one of the main reasons I think we feel comfortable opening this now, because we are totally all in. We feel mentally totally all in, emotionally totally all in, and you guys have been super supportive. So this is part of that. We really hope that this can be part of a growth over the next couple of years, next 3, 4, 5 years maybe.
Yeah.
So that we could talk about being full time with this, because it would take
full time.
It takes several more years. So believe us when we say that we are not underestimating how long it's going to take to get there.
Right.
And we are totally and completely committed to doing this for as long as we possibly can anyway.
Right.
And like I don't see anything, including children, in our future that could possibly take us out of this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If anything, like we've talked about this, having children kind of feels like it puts more pressure on this to make this happen.
Make it work.
To make it work. So
absolutely.
We're pushing harder, if anything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But that's all part of it. We're going to have another video, a separate video just about the Patreon coming up soon that will talk about the Patreon itself. But also, we want to stress that while we are opening this, we do not want anyone to feel like they need to contribute to it. This is a totally voluntary, separate thing. A lot of you have asked about it, so it's really great to know that there is interest out there and there's people who want to contribute to it, which makes us feel fantastic. And this is for those people. Anybody else who doesn't want to have anything to do with it, doesn't like the idea of Patreon, can't afford to do it, don't worry about it. You are not appreciated any less than anybody else coming to watch us on the channel. So. Okay, guys, well, that's June. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of things happening in June.
Wow, more than we thought.
More than we thought. Yeah, this is a pretty long update video. Whoa,
wow.
Pretty long update video. So, this is going to be our longest one so far.
Sorry.
Let us know what you think about everything going on in the comments.
Yes, and don't forget to vote in the straw poll in the comments on whether you think it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, let us know. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah,
all right. And if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
look, the other ones are watching outside.
Why is it making this really feel creepy? This is really making this feel weird and creepy.
Yes, it is.
What a weird idea for a game.
What are we shredding carrots into? What is that? I hope that's not oatmeal.
This is the weirdest game.
A bowl of milk, I think. Maybe we're making carrots.
I hope this dude ends up doing